Good morning student. This is the periodic table of the element. Here these are the S block element. These are the these are the P block element. This is the first transition series element, second transition, third and fourth. These are the D block elements. Okay, these are the 10 elements, and these are the two series, that is the lanthanide and actinide. They are placed at the bottom of the periodic table. Yesterday also we discussed about structure and bonding in the diborane. So today also we are going to focus on this boron, that is having the atomic number 5. So, I heartily welcome to all of you for the first unit of inorganic chemistry. Very fresh good morning student. Myself Dr. Yogita Bodke, Assistant Professor, Guru Nanak College of Science, Ballarpur. So, yesterday we discussed about the structure of an diborane. See here, these are the bridging bond, two bridging bond, and there are 4 terminal bond. See the bond length of this bridging bond, it is 131 picometer, whereas the bond length of a terminal bond is 119 picometer, means it is the shortest bond and it is a longer bond. But you know that we can replace all these 4 hydrogen atom when we treat it with the methyl chloride, and these are the some bond angles. So students, today we are going to discuss about this is the 3-dimensional view of an diborane. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the borazine, that is the inorganic benzene. This is the planar having the cyclic structure just like a benzene. Student, we study the structure and bonding in the borazine. So see here, boron, we know that atomic number 5, okay, 2 and 3. So 1s2 electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2py0 and 2pz0. Okay. Then boron will undergo the excited state. One of the electron will be excited from 2s2 to p orbital, and excited state configuration is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1 and 2py1 and 2pz0. Now this boron undergoes which hybridization? It undergoes sp2 hybrid orbital. So it undergoes sp2 hybridization and it will form 3 sp2 hybrid orbital, each contain the 1 unpaired electron each. So there are 3 sp2 hybrid orbital of an boron. Okay, this is unhybridized pz orbital which do not contain any electron, but 3 contain the 1 unpaired electron. Now let us come towards the nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen having atomic number 7, so it is 2 and 5. So student, here the electronic configuration of nitrogen is ground state electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p x1, 2p y1 and 2p z1. Okay, so it undergoes the sp2 hybridization. So instead of this, we can write down that the 2 electron we can write here in 2pz orbital. So what happened? So here it is 1s2, then 2s1, then 2px2, 2py1. Okay. We have to rearrange it. Okay. 1s2 we can write down here 2s1, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. So we can write down the 2 electron in 2pz orbital. Now it undergoes the sp2 hybridization and it will form 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. So what happened? This will form the 3 sp2 hybrid orbital nitrogen. Okay, and this 2pz it remain unhybridized. Okay, it do not undergo the hybridization process. So it contains the lone pair of electron. It contains 1 unpaired electron, uncontained unpaired electron. So this is about the. Today we are going to discuss the borazine, right? Borazine is also called as an inorganic benzene. Why it is called as an inorganic benzene? See here. We know that the structure of an benzene is like this: carbon, 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 carbon. There are 6 cyclic carbon. Okay, and there are 6 hydrogen atom, and there is a electron delocalized electron cloud. Okay, this is the inorganic benzene. So similar to that, if we write down the molecular formula, it is C6S6. Okay, if we remove this carbon atom, or we can replace this carbon atom by means of an boron and nitrogen alternately. So what the formula we are getting? We are getting B3N3S6, and this is nothing but the inorganic benzene. We call it as an inorganic benzene, or it is also called as an borazine. So what will be the structure then of an borazine? See here, it is just like that. Boron here, then nitrogen, alternately they are placed. Boron, boron here, nitrogen, and there is a 3 pi bond, and there are the 6 hydrogen atom. So this is the structure of an inorganic benzene. Okay, student. Now we have to explain the structure of this borazine, how it is formed. See here. In a boron, there are how many hybrid orbitals? There are 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals which contain 3 unpaired electrons. So let's start with this boron. So one of the sp2 hybrid orbital of boron, it will overlap with the sp2 hybrid orbital of a nitrogen having the unpaired electron. Okay, and it will form BN bond. Similarly, another sp2 hybrid orbital of boron overlap with another nitrogen atom sp2 hybrid and it will form the BN bond. Then the third sp2 hybrid of boron, it will overlap with the 1s1 of hydrogen and it will form the BH bond. So it means that there is a formation of a 3 bond of boron, with one with hydrogen, one with nitrogen and one with nitrogen. Now come towards the nitrogen. In nitrogen, one of the sp2 hybrid orbital contain unpaired electron, unpaired electron, unpaired electron. So this nitrogen which contain the 3 sp2 hybrid orbital, it will overlap with the hydrogen and it will form nitrogen hydrogen bond. Another will be overlap with the one boron atom. Okay, so it will form the NB bond. Another will be overlap with the second boron atom and it will form the BN bond. Now still nitrogen has a lone pair of electron in its 2pz orbital. So here we will show the lone pair of electron on the nitrogen atom. Now, so student, now the picture is like this: boron, right? Then nitrogen, then nitrogen, then boron, then boron, then nitrogen. Okay. So it will form the 3 bond. All the boron atom will be 3 bond because all the sp2 hybrid orbital contain 1 unpaired electron. Nitrogen also has a sp2 hybrid orbital and it will contain the 1 unpaired electron. But one of the sp2 hybrid orbital of nitrogen contain the lone pair of electron. Okay, so every nitrogen has a lone pair of electron and it is contributing this lone pair of electron to form a pi bond. Means if you see the structure of this inorganic benzene, means we are getting a cyclic ring. Okay, so there is a cyclic ring of a 6 electron pi cloud and they are delocalized. Since the nitrogen is giving an electron to boron, the nitrogens have appeared a positive charge and borons have some accepting the electron, that's why it appears some negative charge here, similar. So this is the another resonating structure that happens in this borazine. Okay. Now this is about the structure and bonding in the borazine. So student, see here, nitrogen having a negative charge, boron here there is a positive charge. Okay, nitrogen has a positive charge, boron has a negative charge. So this is the one of the resonating structure. So this is another resonating structure and this is the third resonating structure that is possible for the borazine. Okay. Now student, see here we can also write the 3 different resonating structure in the borazine. Okay. Now we will discuss about the reaction of an borazine. So student, we are going to discuss about the preparation of an borazine. Borazine is prepared from the diborane. When we eat the mixture of an diborane and ammonia at the 120 degrees centigrade, there is a formation of this type of compound here. Okay. When this again heated at a high temperature, that is 200 degrees centigrade, that there is a formation of an, here it is formation of an borazine. This is one of the method for the synthesis of an borazine. Another method from the BCl3 and ammonium chloride. When we take the mixture of ammonium chloride and BCl3, we are getting such types of one compound with the formation of B2S6 diborane. When it treated with LiBH4, then we are getting again the borazine. Okay. So these are the 2 methods for the synthesis of an borazine. One thing I want to tell you that difference between the borazine and the benzene. We know that in benzene all are the carbon atom. Okay, there is all are carbon atoms. Okay, so what happened in benzene? since all are carbon atom means having the same electronegativity. So when we study this bond have no dipole moment or it is not polar. But what happens in case of an inorganic benzene? There is a boron, nitrogen, nitrogen, then boron here, and there is a nitrogen. Okay. So in borazine, what happened here? There are two different atoms. Okay. One is boron and one is nitrogen, and we know that nitrogen is more electronegative than the boron. So what happened? It will attract or it will attract the shared pair of electron towards itself because it is more electronegative. So some slight charges will be developed in this, that is some del negative charge and del positive charge. Okay. So what happened? It's become the polar, and due to the polar nature or bonding in the this inorganic benzene or borazine, it can easily undergo the substitution reaction. So one reaction that we are going to study, that is when the borazine will be react with the HCl. Okay. So this is borazine. Okay. Now I will write like this: B N P N B N. Okay. There are hydrogen. So when we treat with the HCl, so what happens? All these hydrogen atoms are replaced by means of an hydrogen and chlorine. So we have to take the 3 molecules of an HCl. So now we know that nitrogen is more electronegative. Just we say that. So it has more electronegativity. That means it has some slightly del negative charge and there is slightly del positive charge. So when we know that in HCl also there H has a del positive charge and chlorine has del negative charge. So this nitrogen hydrogen is replaced by means of an hydrogen. Okay. Already there is hydrogen and this pi bond we can write down here suppose. So when it react, we can write like this suppose. So when it add, so what happen? That pi bond will be break. Okay. Pi bond will be break. Here boron, nitrogen and boron. Already there is a hydrogen. Okay. Now it undergoes the addition reaction. This pi bond break means one valency of nitrogen and one valency of boron will be free now. Now where the hydrogen will be and where the chlorine will be at. So here nitrogen has a slightly negative charge. That's why here there is addition of an hydrogen. So here there is addition of hydrogen. Okay. Here also there is addition of 3 hydrogen atom like this. They are added, and on the boron the chlorine atoms are added. So when it treated with the 3 molecules of an HCl, we are getting such types of an addition compound. But in case of an benzene, since all there are the carbon atom means having the same electronegativity, so this pi bonds in the benzene are not break when it treated with the HCl, and we are not getting any addition product. So this is one of the difference between the benzene and the inorganic benzene, that is the borazine. So hope student you study all these things. So thank you student for your kindness. I want to again suggest you, if you are watching this presentation or these classes, if you are attending, then mention you are present in the chat box. So thank you.